Computational Thinking. Lesson 9. Algorithms and Flowcharts. In your daily life, you carry out certain steps in a sequential order to perform a task and get the desired result. Let us understand the given statement. Stepwise process of brushing teeth. 1. Take your brush from the shelf. 2. Turn on the tap of your wash basin. 3. Rinse the brush and turn off the tap. 4. Apply toothpaste on the brush. 5. Start brushing your teeth. 6. Clean the brush and rinse your mouth. 7. Take your tongue cleaner. 8. Clean your tongue. 9. Rinse your mouth again and clean your tongue cleaner. 10. Finally you get the desired result, that is shiny white teeth and a clean mouth. Similarly, to solve any problem on a computer, you analyze and understand the nature of the problem first. You plan the input and apply the appropriate methods, step by step to get the desired result. This step-by-step procedure to solve any problem is called algorithm. Algorithm. An algorithm is a set of sequential steps to solve any logical or mathematical problem. It is always written in simple language and precise manner so that anyone can understand the steps. Characteristics of an algorithm. Not all procedures can be called an algorithm. An algorithm should have the different characteristics as listed below. Unambiguous. An algorithm should be clear and explicit. Each of its steps should be clear and must lead to only one meaning. Input. An algorithm should have well-defined input. Output. An algorithm should have at least one well-defined output that should match the desired result. Finiteness. An algorithm must terminate after a finite number of steps. Independent. An algorithm should have step-by-step instructions, which should be free from any programming code. Consider the following examples to understand how to write algorithms. Example 1. Algorithm to set your school bag. Step 1. Start. Step 2. See the timetable. Step 3. Go to your bookshelf. Step 4. Take out the books and notebooks according to the next day's schedule. Step 5. Keep them in the bag. Step 6. Close the bag. Step 7. Stop. Example 2. Algorithm to calculate the sum and average of three numbers. Step 1. Start. Step 2. Input first number, A. Step 3. Input second number, B. Step 4. Input third number, C. Step 5. Find the sum of three numbers, A plus B plus C. Step 6. Find the average, A plus B plus C, 3. Step 7. Print average. Step 8. Stop. Tech fact. Algorithms help you to understand the problems and the solutions in a better way. Flowchart. A flowchart is a pictorial representation of the steps of an algorithm used for solving a particular problem. To create a flowchart, different boxes are used that are connected to each other with the help of flow lines. Characteristics of a flowchart. A flowchart should consist of standardized and acceptable symbols. The symbols of a flowchart should be correctly used according to the rules. A flowchart should have short, clear, and readable statements written inside the symbols. A flowchart must have a clear start and end. A flowchart must flow in a logical order. A flowchart should have suitable and common keywords such as read, input, print, write, etc. A flowchart must have arrows indicating the flow of instructions. Flowchart symbols and their functions. Start-stop box. It is used at the beginning and the end of the flowchart. Input-output box. It is used for accepting input or giving output of the program. Processing box. It is used for writing the processing instructions and doing calculations. Decision condition box. It is used for checking or applying any condition in the program. Flow lines. These arrows are used to connect the various geometrical symbols in a flow chart. Flow lines show the direction in which the program is moving. Connectors. These are used to connect one part of the flowchart to another. Advantages of a flowchart. A flowchart provides the following benefits. It is a convenient method to solve problems and communicate the logic to others. It is an important tool for planning and designing a new system. You can analyze a problem effectively with the help of a flowchart. It acts as a guide or blueprint while programming on the computer. It facilitates troubleshooting. It promotes logical accuracy. Limitations of a flowchart. A flowchart has also certain limitations as listed below. Sometimes, program logic becomes cumbersome. In such a case, the flowchart looks complex and clumsy. If a program needs alterations, its flowchart may have to be redrawn completely. It is quite costly to produce and difficult to use and manage. Example 1. Write down the process of making tea. Start. Take a pan, water, sugar, tea leaves, and milk. Put the pan on the gas burner and pour water into it. Turn on the gas burner. Add some tea leaves when water boils. Add some sugar and milk. After it boils, take off the pan. Strain it in a cup and serve the hot tea. Stop. Example 2. Calculate the sum, difference, and product of two numbers. Start. Input to numbers a and b. Sum is equal to a plus b. Print sum. Difference a to b. Print difference. Product a times b. Print product. Stop. Example 3. Draw a flowchart to find the greater number among the two numbers a and b. Start. Input a and b. Is a is equal to b? If yes, both numbers are equal. Stop. If no, is a greater than b? If yes, a is greater than b. Stop. If no, b is greater than a. Stop. Knowledge zone. Flowcharts are helpful in analyzing the logic of a problem. Flowcharts assist in finding and removing errors at different steps and in different phases of the program. The general direction of flow in any flowchart is from top to bottom or from left to right.